Hey everyone, Nicole from Momtrends here, and I'm here with my friend Lawson.
Hi.
She is the owner of the Fit Lab and really my go-to person when it comes to fitness trends. We've been working out together years.
7 years.
Something like
that.
And one thing we were talking about the other day when we were working out is bad plank technique. Plank is all over YouTube, and there's some really rotten planks out there.
I saw the promo shot for the plank challenge, and it was not correct. So we're going to show you how to do a correct plank.
So I went to my expert here. We're going to show you the correct form so you can do this, and then you can take on all of the challenges you want to. You can add minutes and blah, 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 do different workouts. But the key is getting it correct.
Alignment. All about alignment.
So let's show you. Let's take a look at the right way to plank.
Let's do it. First thing we want to do when we're getting to plank is start on all fours.
Okay.
So Nicola's going to start on all fours. And I think that the best way to set yourself up for plank, to be on all fours, you want your shoulders directly over your wrists.
Okay.
So that's step one. Then you want to activate your abdominals, which Nicola's been trained to do 24/7, including in her sleep, which is why she looks like this. So she's going to pull her navel to her spine. She's going to keep the lordotic curve of her back and engage her obliques. Then she's going to draw her lats, the big muscles of her back.
I knew that was coming. Did you see I just did that before you even talked?
Lat nation, as we say. She's going to draw her armpits to her hips. Her lats come down into her hips. Then one leg at a time can step out. And if you want to move forward so you're all on the rubber, that's okay. And let's see if Nicole can eyeball a good plank. What does she feel is a good plank? Let's see how that goes. Okay, and she nails it, right? Here's what I want to show you. Lengthen out a little bit more from the top of the head. There. And maybe retract the chin a little. Yeah. So her butt is not sticking up in the air. She really is truly in one piece from her heels through her top of the head. Can you see the little hairs right here shaking? Do you see her hair shaking? Like, she's working really hard right now. Her lats are engaged, her abs are engaged. She's really pulling navel to the spine. Her shoulders are directly over her wrists. Her hamstrings could be more active. Yeah. Now they're really active. So this is good alignment in a good plank. Bring one knee down. Bring the opposite knee down. Sit back in child's pose. Now we're going to show you a bad plank. Because it's just, I think, as important to know how to do it wrong. So let's start the right way. Lat activation, abdominal activation, shoulders over wrists. Move your shoulders forward just a little bit. There you go. So one leg out, two legs out. Good. Now pop your booty up. A little less. Right there.
It just got easier.
So this is the plank I usually see, right? So I want you guys to see this plank. How does it feel?
It's easier.
Right. Yeah. See the hair's not shaking? She could be having a cigarette and a martini right now. Let's go into correct plank. So she's going to drop her tail. She's suffering now. Lengthen out through the top of her head and really engage in the abdominals and the lats and the hamstrings so that the whole body's working. And again, we see that's where see the hair shake, okay? And come out of it. Good. Come and sit up. So now you guys know the correct way to get into a plank, what the muscular activation is required to perform the plank, and you also know what it looks, what the wrong plank looks like. So if you can do plank in front of a mirror, where you can see the alignment of your butt is down in line in space, shoulders over wrists, activation in the abdomen and the lats, and don't forget about the legs. The legs are so important. How did it feel different to you when I gave that?
It got much harder. And I would say one other thing that I see all the time, and my mistake is when I get tired, my shoulders really hunch up. I show bad hunchy shoulders.
Let's show bad hunchy shoulders.
It's a very technical term, but I know when I'm living tired, my shoulders either they come up by my ears.
Also, can you flare your ribs and make a divot in your back? We call this very technical term in the industry back boobs. When these little nubbins pop out and you have a river in your shoulder blades. She doesn't really have them, it's hard. But now go ahead and pull your heart into my hand. There. So you want a nice flat plane between the shoulder blades. I could rest my drink right here. That's how I want it. All right, come on down. So now that you know the correct way to do a plank and you're doing all these plank challenges, we expect you to be in a perfect plank.
And I would say my advice is it's better to do it correctly for less amount of time than to have rotten form and say, I can do 30 minutes of plank. Well, okay, but if you're not doing it well, you're not really helping yourself out.
Do it right for 10 seconds as opposed to doing it wrong for a minute and a half.
Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this fitness video. We have more plank coming and some plank workouts, and we have some excellent resources on YouTube already of fitness workouts that we've shot together. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single thing.
And say hi to Lily.